Wow.
Hi, start over again.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Oh my god. It's like the worst thing in the world to have to repeat everything you just said.
You didn't even say anything. All you did was grunt. See? There. Anyways, sorry guys, the sound was off. Welcome. It's Thursday night. That's why we're here. I'm Deb.
I'm Tony.
Andrew.
BJ.
BJ Can Dive is in the house. He's here all the way from Texas. So we're pretty stoked about that. And he will be here for a while.
Yeah, next 4 streams or so.
Yeah. So get excited about that. Next week, if you guys don't recall or haven't seen the news feed, there will be a Siege stream instead because it's Apocalypse Yow 3. So if you guys are Siege fans, then make sure you tune in next week. It's going to be a 12-hour thing from noon to midnight. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's intense.
Only 12 hours?
I know. We used to do 24, but that nearly killed everybody, so we're doing 12 now. But yeah, anyways, okay, we've got the Easter event, which a lot of you guys are already taking part in, which is really, really great.
A lot.
And a lot of you guys are already done with. Thanks to Legendary Boost, right? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, very exciting. I think we've got like a couple numbers on that about that as well, but like how many people have been gifting and that kind of thing.
We do.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll also give you a little tease about something that's coming up.
Yeah, super cool.
Epic proportions.
Well, don't do that again.
Epic.
Very cool
proportions.
tease. We're probably going to hold it off till the end just to,
Yeah, we won't
because
talk
we're
about it now.
cruel like that.
Exactly, it's how we roll.
Here, let's say like we'll only tease out the information if they buy us or like give their kingdom members a certain number of egg chests. Like, what are we at right now?
Yeah, so Tony, tell us about the egg chests. How many we got so far?
So egg chest, 1.5 million.
Nice.
That's just the chest. So when you multiply that by
The eggs.
2 to 8 chests, and 1 to 5 chests,
It's a lot of
we're
eggs.
talking about many, many millions. So yeah, we're getting. I know Easter's not until next weekend, but we're getting a big head start on it. Okay, we're ahead of the game.
Yeah, very cool. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. That's today.
I got green. They
Oh
all get
no, my
pinches.
shirt.
Give her a pinch.
Okay, you guys continue. I'm just gonna put on my green shirt.
Really?
I didn't even know today was St. Patrick's Day until I came to work.
That's usually not how you find out about St.
How many of you
Patrick's
guys are done with the event? Let us know in the chat. I'm curious. I still haven't crafted the legendary boosters because my alchemy workshop isn't up to level 4, so I have to use the epic ones. I have
Wow.
to settle.
Wow. You really should save for the legendary ones. They really are that much better.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
400 or
All right,
something
back.
points.
Yep.
The egg puns are already starting.
Day? Yay!
Excellent.
Oh, jeez.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I have high egg expectations.
Where are the eggs? Oh, I thought you meant in chat they were doing egg
Yeah,
puns.
they were.
Oh,
yeah.
they were.
Anything with an EX in a word. it's
Basically.
just- yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
It's too
Okay.
easy. Too easy.
In
There's
my
a-
experience, it's
Okay.
really fantastic.
I got nothing right now.
The Easter
Wow.
event has been executed pretty well.
Okay, that's good. Anyways, yeah, back with my shirt, and it's an arcade shirt as well. By the way, if you guys ever want a shirt, we have these on Amazon. Haruna, who is our lovely what?
Down links. Everyone keeps poaching my eggs.
Also, keep giving
That was
feedback on
good.
what you guys want to see for future shirt designs. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely. I think we might actually have like a t-shirt design contest at some point where you guys can send in your designs, and we'll pick one and make that into a t-shirt.
That's cool.
Boom.
Yeah, Betty. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But like I said, if you want this, you can get it in the store. I like it. Sorry, continue.
I'm out of extraordinary event, so I can read some of the.
Uh,
Ready for the excellent stream.
Mmm.
What a yoke.
What a yoke.
What
Are
a
you
what?
done with the event,
Oh,
Andrew?
what a yoke.
I'm about halfway done.
Halfway. Nice.
Yeah. I got a bit tired of gifting all my kingdom to make them feel guilty and gift me back.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm low on green.
I had to do
Just
some,
yourself.
I had to do some work at a certain point too. So that was another issue.
Nice.
I don't know why I have a lot of everything but greens, and then I think it's a St. Patrick's Day curse or something for
Yeah.
me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I saw someone in Global was like, "Who's hoarding all the red eggs?"
Nice.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm just changing an image. You guys.
Do we want to
I
do
don't know
a?
what that is in the background there.
Do we want to cover an official review of the Easter event, Deb?
Cover an official review.
You know, show it off in game.
Yeah, I
go
do.
through the steps.
I do want to do that.
Give us something to show while we make egg puns.
See, I was multitasking while these guys were chatting.
Yeah, we're all useless. It's really her that runs the show.
Well, realistically. Kinda. Anyways, yeah, let's show it off. Uno momento.
Meanwhile, Tony is doing some serious egg research.
Yeah, you can Google it. There's a Twitter account called Egg Puns, and that's all they only tweet is egg puns.
Extreme.
Nice. Is there any good ones in there?
Not really.
Okay,
No.
that's unfortunate.
Federal Express. Yeah, it's literally EX. Just replace EX in any word and it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
So not very creative.
I'm excited.
Yes, thank you, Deb.
It's pretty good.
It kind of shows you the flaws of the English language when EX and EGG have almost the same sound that it's so easily replaced.
It's not really at all. It's not true.
Eggs, X, eggs, X, eggs, X.
I think there's a big difference between eggs and X.
For the most exactly.
Stop exaggerating.
It's the same.
Fair enough. That is the same.
There you
It's
go.
just a little harder.
There you go. But luckily, Deb speaks another language, which is much better than English or this kind of thing, right?
That's right.
They just, when they want to make new words, they just take two words and mush it together.
You know what? He's insulting my language now. But who was it that helped him with some random form the other day?
I'm sorry that the Bulgaron does not translate into English. Anyways, they have no idea what we're talking about.
No,
Showing
they
your
don't.
account, Andrew?
Huh?
Whose account are you showing?
What?
Oh no, we
No,
just have
this is
a dummy.
Yeah,
Dumb.
a dummy one. It's all good. If it shows up, that is. There we go. What?
Too much ego.
Let go my ego, son.
Yeah.
Let go my ego. I don't know why I didn't want to show. Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
Please.
What?
Trolls.
We'll answer your questions soon. I know there's a lot about defense and stuff like that.
Defense. Anyways, yeah. So
Defense.
let's chat about the event.
All right.
This
You
is
want to
I'm
like?
gonna do the thing. So, bam! Here it is. Here is the Easter event.
All right.
By the way, we made a nice little tutorial video for you guys. If any of you are lost on how to gift or craft,
We'll also cover it right now. Just
yeah, and we're gonna cover it. But I'm just saying.
Give me.
Oh, you want this?
Give me the iPad.
This is what you want?
Yeah, let him drive. He wants to be in control.
That's right.
Always. I know. Such a control freak.
Anyways, here's the Easter event with our lovely gold eggs and our multicolored eggs. So the Easter event, we wanted to do something more fun, and we had the gifting feature, which we had been doing a small trial with, and we wanted to give it more of a full robust testing. If there's one thing we've learned that the load testing on the gifting feature definitely works.
That works.
So let's just hunt down someone in our fictitious little world to gift. So the one option, there's a couple options to gift someone else. One is to find a person in any chat and click on their name, and you will get this nice little gift button, and you can click that to get to the gift menu. You can also go to your kingdom and wait for it to load. Go to your kingdom leaderboard, and you can gift anyone in your kingdom, which is of course what I expect most people are doing, similar to myself, sending gifts to make them feel guilty, just like you send gifts in Christmas and everything else, and then they gift you back.
That's not why I send
Oh,
gifts.
That is exactly why. No.
It's not.
And
Remember
then-
how I gave you that? We've already had this conversation.
Yes, we have. Then the final way and kind of the end all to gifting is you can go to the main menu, scroll to the right, and we're actually going to move this. We realize that this gifting button being on the far right is kind of out of your view.
It is,
So we'll
yeah.
be moving it farther to the left so that you can see it more
That's good.
quickly. And you
Will
can
the
click here.
icon change?
There is a better icon.
Okay.
Indeed. It is coming.
Because it's the same as the contact us.
Yes,
one.
it is. Thank you, Deb.
Just saying.
It will be changing.
Great.
Um,
Should be like a little gift with a bow on it.
Really. If you go to the gifting, you can search for any player. I don't actually know Well, see, I'm
not
on.
production, right?
Yeah,
Pick
we're on
me.
a test environment, so I'm trying to. I'm gonna try and search some random. I think this might
Oh
work.
wait, no. Do Gwenworth. I think that's
All
the
right,
only
so
other
I got
one on there.
someone.
Oh, did you?
So I can search for a name. I can click on them and send them gifts. Yeah, you're cool. Oops.
They're gonna reply with "Thanks, mate. You're not," and then not give you anything.
Yeah, except this is not a real environment, yo. All right, so there we go.
Well, it isn't
Yeah,
the fact
gift
that they won't
sent.
send you anything. That's real.
So what this player will, of course, if you're participating, you already know this, but you'll be getting gifts from other players. You can collect eggs to craft, and we'll be crafting these lovely gold boosters, which actually have really fun boost effect to them. It's basically every troop will rewind time a bit when they die. So you have like an extra life, and they will actually rewind to where they were 5 seconds ago. So it's a really fun mechanic to watch. Sometimes it's a bit too subtle. You might not notice it happening, but if you watch like one character, you'll see like, especially someone with range, if they move forward and then die, they'll go back a centimeter or so.
Self-destructs won't come back to life, though.
Truth. If you blow up your troops with Golgog's first spell and you had the egg booster, sorry, they're gone. Yes. So there will be 4 recipes. There's the superior rare and epic eggs, each requiring twice as many eggs as the previous one, but the points they give you in the event are not twice as many as the previous. Wait, is it twice as many as the previous one? Yeah, it is twice as many as the previous one.
Yeah, it's more than twice.
It's a lot. So basically, what you really want to go for is that legendary egg. So start guilting people into gifting you stuff like ASAP. It's all about the guilt.
Andrew leads his life in an interesting and frightening way. Most of us just give gifts because it makes other people feel good.
I'm joking.
I don't think he is. But
So once you get the boosts, you can use them in battle, and you can progress upward. The lovely little tiers here. Win some more eggs, win some more boosts, win some Primus. Up near the top, there's some chests and some Mithril shards, some more Primus, and other nice little things. Because we wanted this to be kind of a fun event, it's more about gifting and involving yourself with your kingdom, people in global chat, things like that. The prices aren't crazy. Just try and have a fun time and relax this weekend. Let's see if I can... Do I have any of the boosts on this account? Let's see if I can go to a battle and show some of the boost values.
You can also tap the boost in crafting, and I'll tell you exactly what on each recipe. I'll tell you what it does as well.
Does that include the bonus?
The bonus is not. Some community members have been creative with the eggs as well, running their own mini contests and prizes. So
ooh, like
Do
what?
X, the Rival Kingdom fan site has a contest he's running, and you win up to 50 free egg chests.
Oh
So
wow.
it's a nice
Good
little.
idea, Michael.
Yeah, Michael did a good job. There's a lot of little mini contests running currently in our character.
I like how he has a Cadbury cream egg as the picture.
Yeah,
We were just eating those the other day, too.
yeah.
That's fun.
Very festive over here.
Yeah, so that's the event. Pretty simple.
Karis, huh?
Karis might be underrated. Sorry. Me and Steven were just.
Well,
me and
I wasn't
Steven
listening
were just
'cause I
playing
was-
with some other ancients the other day, and we found some pretty powerful ancients
I see.
that are not.
People are asking about Taliesin.
What about Taliesin?
Taliesin bundles.
What about?
I don't know. They're keen on getting Taliesin, yo.
That's funny. Because.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't give it away, guys.
Okay.
Um,
Anyway then. There's a bit of a downer.
Anyway,
Ooh, people are asking about Easter decorations.
no Easter decorations this time. Sorry. Decorations actually do require quite a bit of lead time for the artists to create models, effects, animations, various things, get it rigged into the game, get it pushed into content. It all has to be submitted with a client update. So unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to get any Easter models in this time. So actually, while I have the iPad and I can cover some other things, we added some other features this most recent release that we wanted to make sure everyone was aware of because they're kind of low-key. So for example, we added this lovely search button at the bottom of the global leaderboards.
Oh,
So
good idea.
I can now find anybody. Oh, let's look for that guy that I gifted earlier. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's awesome. I can find anybody and I can visit them and I can gift them. I'm going to visit this guy. Wow, his base sucks.
Wow, you are not very nice.
Well, the fact that his name has 52 at the end means that we created this account, so I can
It's
insult
probably
him.
your account. You're probably insulting yourself.
Please.
Hey, Master A Fatig is asking, are you Aphatic? I always have fun reading your guys' names. I can never do it right. Are you adding more recipes in the workshop, like crafting rings and ascension for our lower quality ancients in the future?
Crafting rings? No, that will never happen. Sorry. That's one that doesn't make sense to craft a currency. It's a currency, and that would really throw off the game economy. So just throw that one out the window right now. Crafting other things, absolutely, for
There's
sure.
some exciting things coming too.
Yeah, BJ came over and was looking at mine and Steven's board. He's got all the secret information now. So send all your bribes and blackmail, stuff to BJ, and maybe he'll crack. If he does,
They're watching me.
Yeah.
But we
They're
have a lot
on
more.
it. You're probably going to get like a crazy barrage of messages when you go back to your desk. Yeah.
But yes, we have big plans for crafting. We have quite a few recipes already in the works, and we want to expand on it further in the future.
Here's a good question.
That's not what I wanted.
Down was asking, can we get a boost button so we can see our boosts outside of battle?
I think we are
a good
considering
idea.
possibly in the future adding boosts into the inventory. It is it'll be it'll add a bit of clutter to that menu, so we might have to rethink that menu a bit. But in the future, I mean, we've gotten that request a lot, so at some point, hopefully we can address that.
It's one of those things that sounds so easy.
Yeah.
Just make it show up here, but it's just not that easy. So
Yeah,
it's
there's so many types, and
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, also imagine if you have 900 boosts. Do you want all 900 showing up in your inventory? So there's definitely some pros and cons that would have to be at the bottom. There'd be scrolling involved. But in general, we agree it's more of a priority thing.
yeah, there's like all the rarities of every boost would have to be a separate line item and to be done with a bunch of scrolling, but it's solvable. It'll take a bit of time.
The inventory button's coming to the Kingdom map screen, right?
It should be, yeah.
Should
I bet
be.
someone's worked on that. We don't know when it's gonna come, but it's in the pipeline.
So
Ascension materials coming to crafting. Yes, if you read the news feed, we already mentioned that is coming down the road, so I can definitely confirm that, and it should be relatively soon.
Laserbs is also asking about extra mithril shards,
what about them?
upgrading the statue.
Mithril shards upgrading, they never will. Are they? I'm guessing they're talking about Dodgy.
Yes.
So basically, once you reach the mithril cap, so if you hit all 40 mithril, that's the current cap. It will possibly change in the future. Then when you receive additional mithril after that, it's converted into a Dodgy statue. This is so that you don't earn a mithril and get nothing. It's the same way if you get a duplicate ancient, you get some primus. It's not meant to be as valuable as the original prize, but to give you something to make sure you at least get something you can use. So if you hit 40 mithril and you keep making mithril, you will get Dodgy statues. Yep.
And if you haven't completed the Power Metal quest, you'll still get a Dazir statue. You just won't get the third plinth.
Cool. John Neep, for one, is really enjoying the event, by the way.
Great.
Great, glad to hear.
Yeah. Oh, and somebody else was asking if there's going to be some sort of follow-up to this Easter event.
Follow up?
As in, like, an event next week?
No, probably like something similar we might do in the future.
Oh, so basically, we're pretty happy with the gifting feature. It's quite fun. There's definitely some kinks that have fallen out of the woodworks as so many gifts have been given. We can take a look at those. But yeah, me and Steven have some plans for more gifting in the future for sure. Definitely different flavors of gifting. You can use different currencies, different items, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of flexibility with the gifting feature, and we kind of like the social aspect of it, giving it to your kingdom members, giving it to your friends, that kind of thing.
Master of Turtle is asking, can you make the search per person to an unlimited number of people so we can find everyone no matter how many have the same name? I'm not sure exactly
So
what they mean by that.
The searching uses kind of a pre-made searching algorithm, which is quite popular in the industry. And so what we do is we set some parameters to make it smarter and fast. If we tweak it too much, then it may show up bad results or be very slow. So the ideal is that if I type in someone's name exactly, it should find it instantly. If I type in 50% of their name, it should be pretty quick. If I type in one letter, then you probably shouldn't see anything because that's going to bring up, 500,000 people.
Yeah.
What's your character limit though, right?
Right. So there's limitations to it, and we can tweak that. But since we just introduced it, it's pretty new. We were probably pretty cautious with it. It's similar to the kingdom feature. We get feedback on searching for kingdom sometimes that searching for the exact name doesn't bring it up. There's
Right.
actually some additional logic to searching for kingdoms that tries to make the kingdoms you're finding most relevant to you. And sometimes that means that if you're a stronghold level 4 and you're searching for dragon slayers, our system
Probably
thinks
not gonna come up.
you're not really
You're not ready
gonna
for that
get
yet,
into dragon
yeah.
slayers or
Don't even bother.
hoplite or smashers or any of those guys. So it tries to show you the kingdoms that are most relevant to you.
Right.
He had
Well,
to
that kinda
follow.
makes
He had to
sense.
elaborate it a bit more. Search for a mic only shows 20 mics, even though there are 300 mics.
Well, that's kind of my point.
Yeah.
Like, there might actually be 300,000 mics. You don't know how many mics are in our database. And so what it's trying to do is it's trying to
Yeah.
say, like, hey, you actually need to refine your search a bit more if you have the person in mind you're already looking for. Like, if I searched for Mike, I might be scrolling through 300,000 records. And that's no one who wants to do that.
Which kind of, at the end of the day, doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's not really a search function anymore, is
Right.
it? It's just like
Yeah.
a scroll through everybody in the game function, which is probably not that useful. Downlinks is also asking, what about the leftover eggs? If they've got colored eggs left over after the event?
So the recipe will stick around for a while after the event. So you'll be able to, once the event's over, the big difference between legendary, epic, rare, and superior becomes less, and they just become good boosters. So we would encourage you to, after the event ends, gifting and the crafting recipe will stick around for a while. Then the crafting recipe will be around for even longer. So just be sure you use up as many of your egg materials as you can. At some point, the crafting recipe will go away, just because we don't want someone who joins in 6 months to say, hey, how do I get eggs if we aren't running the egg event? So I would encourage you guys to be sure to use the increments that you can and make as many boosters as possible.
Benny's asking if it's possible to have the gift go to inventory rather than, I guess, having it pop. Because it's just, some people, I guess, find it distracting.
The constant pop up, the egg bombing.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. They're so pretty, though. Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely something we're looking at. Whether it goes to inventory, yeah, we'll have to think about that more. There's probably pros and cons to it. But like we said, this is kind of our first mass use of the gifting tool, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to use it on this, which is just a fun event. So we got to really stress test it and find out what works and doesn't work. But we kind of agree.
Downlink said it's called being egged.
Well said, Dominic.
It's funny.
Well said.
Sorry, that really made my evening. WLA Galvez. He's asking, I don't understand the mithril stuff. Please help.
That is such a vague question.
Yeah, I know. Do you mean how to use mithril in general, or how to use it specifically, the shard stuff?
I mean, we can
or?
cover it pretty quick. So, mithril, it's a currency which won't show on your HUD with the other currencies until you earn at least one. You can earn your first couple of mithril through an ancient trial. That's how I'd recommend earning your first 3. You can also earn mithril shards by doing the daily campaigns. And mithril shards can be crafted into mithril through the alchemy hut. Once you have some mithril, you can go to any of your defensive buildings. Well, not Primus conduits or spell towers, but flare towers, arrow launchers, sky watchers, catapults, etc. And if you click on them, there will be a button which is about mithril. If you click on this button, you'll be presented with 3 different options. These options are different for each defense, and they kind of describe what the bonuses are. Some of them are increased damage, some are increased range, some change the way the buildings target, some slow opponents, etc. So you need to decide which of those you like and apply the mithril there. There will be a ring cost, and I'm not sure if we're still online or not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is bizarre because we're hardwired, so that should not happen.
Is it Twitch? Just being twitchy?
Maybe. Oh, we're back.
Well,
It's fine. Sorry, I
Anyways.
think we cut out for a second there. Do you want to repeat the last thing you said?
Yeah,
By the
so-
way, we are hardwired in, so it should not happen.
Once you have some mithril, be sure to click on one of your defensive buildings, and you'll be presented with multiple options of which mithril upgrade you want. Read through the descriptions, figure out what works best for your defensive style, and you can apply the mithril there. There'll be a ring cost to apply the mithril, so kind of, be sure you're committed to this. Because once you set the mithril in, there's also a cost to remove it.
What mithril upgrade are you using?
So right now I focused on the catapults and the arrow launchers. So I have one execute arrow launcher,
Yep.
and one ice arrow launcher. I put my catapult on, I believe it's density, which is the stun, and I've been putting my the single arrow ones on execute as well because they have a higher damage, so their execute threshold works higher because the execute is calculated after the damage is applied. So you can execute quite a few individuals quite efficiently.
So occasionally we seem to be having a bit of a lag and it's cutting out, but it's not us because we're hardwired, so it might just be Twitch. Try refreshing if you can. If it gets really bad, we might start and stop, but for now, I think it's alright.
Aight.
8. Yeah. By the way, someone's got a challenge for you, Andrew.
What?
Don Powers says, I have a challenge for Andrew. Beat a fully maxed SH16 with 40 mithril using Siku. If you can't, I have a couple suggestions to make her good again.
With Siku, well, I beat a fully maxed Stronghold 16 with Burna, so I'm pretty sure I can do it with Siku.
Ooh, I think that sounds like challenge accepted.
We have to do it another week though, because we're not set up for that.
No.
Do you
Yeah.
have Siku? I don't.
I have Siku.
All right.
Siku's
so
very good.
Keep that in mind for the next arcade stream, which, like we said, isn't next week, but probably the week after. And we'll have Andrew beat an SH16 of Seiko and 40 mithril. What?
Yeah, I actually beat a Stronghold 16 with more mithril than that with Burna. So
With
Yeah.
more mithril.
yes, because
Beat with more mithril. Okay,
because
sorry.
way more than 40.
Got it.
Because we're developers, so we cheat.
Some people are asking about Stronghold 17, and I think it's too early to talk about that.
Nope, no 17. Shush.
Yeah. Sorry. You're hearing me type. I'll move it away. No worries. Sorry, guys.
Deb Quality Productions. Now that BJ's here, can you set up the stream so it's actually nice?
Yes, he can. Then I can have an evening off. Yeah, it keeps cutting out.
Sitting with these guys is like when you go out to dinner with your friends and everyone's just on their cell phones and no one talks. They're just looking
Hey,
at their
I'd
laptop.
like to talk, but you're taking the show right now, so.
Ooh.
All right, BJ.
We're
say
gonna have a
something.
rivalry. We're gonna have Andrew versus BJ. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm undecided. You guys come up
I'm
with
gonna
ideas.
Oh no, he's gonna be quiet now.
Yeah, BJ.
No, I
you
really
got
want to
this.
say something.
Is
All right,
the
so-
stream on?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
So
Wait, the
once
camera- Oh,
again,
the camera's here. I thought the camera was on your computer. Okay, cool.
okay, maybe
Like-
don't let BJ set it up. I changed my mind.
Logan still. Oh yeah.
I think it's funny that we've brought someone else onto the stream and they happen to be another American. We have so
Oh
many
my gosh!
Canadians and
Yeah, we
Americans
need
on the
some.
stream.
Well,
Love
to
it.
be fair, Adam was on. He's Polish.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually Americans and Canadians.
You'd think a company with 27 nationalities in it, there'd be more diversity, but
Yeah, they're all just kind of scared to come on stream. Steven's been on. He's Taiwanese. So
Yeah. Exactly.
That's legit. Any good questions?
Lag for everyone.
Yeah, there's a lag.
Actually, our ISP is actually quite good. So,
yeah, don't watch this. The lag could be caused because people are watching the stream, so don't be watching it if you are.
Yeah. Can you close
I
this?
turned off the stream. It's just to chat.
Oh, okay.
But I can turn that off too. It's fun.
No, it's the chat.
But it shouldn't. What's that? Steven, is it lagging for you? Yeah.
sounds like Twitch. Maybe they're doing too much at GDC, so it's just
Could be.
chugging.
Yeah.
I saw all kinds of stuff where people are like, "I'm in VR. Why don't you live Twitch me and tell me what to do in this VR?"
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll live,
Galactic, how's it
I'll
going?
live Twitch you to turn off your VR Twitch so we can
I'm
Twitch.
waiting for 5 years when Rival Kingdoms comes out in virtual reality. Can you
And
imagine
then-
being a mana hunter in the eyes of the mana hunter going on a base?
And then
It's
you're,
called a bird
Getting
now, by
buffed
the
by
way.
Golgog? That's what I'm talking about.
and then you're just flying towards that Skywatcher, and there's nothing you can do. You just keep flying towards it, and you can see it's loading. It's oh god, no!
He's probably like, I don't want to go first into that flare tower set with power.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that dispels, and you have Golgog buff on you. Oh,
Or being the dragon.
being the dragon.
That would be cool. And you're
You're
like,
That would be cool.
when you see the stuff coming
You're
out.
like flying over the base. You're like, why is everything shooting me?
I know when you die, it would be very, very sad. But the rest of the time, it would be
You'd
so
probably get
cool.
like really terrible vertigo from being the dragon.
Probably.
Yeah, that might be.
Kingdom raids would be fun. Go in and then walk to the next base after like leaving some flames behind you, walking a trail.
It's like, okay, so to be realistic, you have to walk 2 to 3 days between each base.
You can fly like a dragon, right? Anyways.
We're talking about Rival Kingdoms, not Skyrim.
Some people are asking about new ancients.
In general, or anyone specific?
No, in general.
Will be new ancients.
So helpful.
I think they're looking for a little bit more than that.
Rabinovich and who was the other one that's previewed in game? They're already in
Forge.
game.
Yeah.
Dark Forge. I'm excited for Dark Forge. I think he has one of the coolest mechanics I've seen. It's definitely interesting gameplay. It's like you get a trade-off of yes, you're gonna get more damage, but you're gonna lose more gold. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so previously we still have Zemo, which we talked about. We're waiting for him to be a bit stronger before we release him. We have Harpy, we have Aurelia, we have Dark Forge, we have
Rabinovich.
Rabinovich.
Which means son of a rabbi, by the way. So I didn't know what that
Wow.
meant, and I asked in the chat, and somebody goes Jew, and I was like thinking like, oh my gosh, that's not appropriate. And then I looked it up, and it's like son of a rabbi, and I was like, oh, they were right. Okay, so yeah, that ancient is actually based on somebody who works for Space Ape Games.
Yes,
That's right.
good old
Yeah,
Pedro.
good old Pedro. And we made a gag ancient preview. You know those ancient previews that we do for the new ancients that are coming out? We made a gag ancient preview for
All his skills were amazing.
for Pedro, which I think
Frozen right now. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Let's see, design your ancient entry. I don't know.
Is it just you, or is it?
Did the Transformers one do
Everyone-
this as well?
No.
It's just
No.
Rival Kingdoms.
Haters gonna hate.
It might be restream,
Oh, to YouTube.
like, because
This
we're
again?
doing.
Maybe we should turn off.
Is the game still connected?
That's fine.
Oh,
Um,
we're good
yeah,
then?
we're good. People are asking about the Deb Ancient.
Dev
By-
Ancient.
By people, I mean Steven.
Always trolling. He's over there trolling.
Do we want to talk about the juicy thing we were going to talk about?
What time is it?
It is
7:40.
7:37.
When are we ending?
8.
8? No. Hold on. wait.
Hold on.
Hold on.
The build up.
Anticipation, yo. Anticipation.
Deb PNG. We still haven't released to the Deb PNG yet.
No, we have not. I mean, I don't know.
had a plan for that.
I did have a plan. Yeah. But yes, true. Try refreshing, by the way, if it's not working, because I just did that on my own page, and it's fine. So, try doing that. But the PNG, I'm sure I could find it. And
We have it. I mean, we're ready to put it on Imager. It's like,
You have it? Just do it now.
no, we want you to do something with it. We don't want to throw it into the internet. The internet's like an abyss.
You don't know what can happen with that.
Yeah, so like we want like, you know, to run something engaging, have fun with it. you know.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll do some sort of Facebook event.
Like,
do you guys have ideas?
which
for
ancient
it?
does the Deb PNG go best with as a couple? And it's not Brander.
It's obviously Brander.
He's way
You
out
know
of her
that
league.
already.
He's so out of her league.
What?
I think Deb already looks like
Please.
one of the ancients that's in the game.
What? Like who?
Can you name it? Come on.
I don't know. Is it?
I-
Is it? Oh, is it Eloni?
I can never pronounce her name.
Is it Eloni or Amani? Because
It starts with a Y.
with a Y.
Yeah. Come on.
Yalsara?
Yes. You don't see that, no?
I can't picture. Oh, okay.
No? Nah. Slight? Nothing.
No.
All right.
That doesn't look that angry.
Why does it have to be angry? I'm the nice one.
Sure.
It's true. I mean, out of the
More
group of us.
questions.
Yeah, guys, because we don't have a stream next week, this is sort of your last chance to ask questions of these guys because they won't be here next week. So if there's anything burning that you really want to get off your chest,
I want to know what you guys think about the
Ask it now.
defensive buffs. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we've seen some mixed replies in chat already about that.
Some people are liking them. Some people are like more, but it's hard to balance it. And I think it's a good thing that it didn't go too far towards the defense. Otherwise, that would have been no bueno. So we're looking at it for sure.
Like we said, man, we don't want to make mana hunters irrelevant, but we also don't want them to steamroll your
But the
base.
mana hunters aren't that strong. It's the mana they produce that makes them strong.
Right, which is why they should die to some things.
For sure.
boyfriend's asking, can you add a tab for boosts? And we've already chatted about that for
Yeah.
boosts in inventory. Duchess Kitty Cat is asking, is there an event next week?
Yes.
Yeah, every week we have some form of event.
Something.
Yeah, we try to keep you guys entertained. This week was Easter. Next week, the details for that will come out soon.
Yeah. Yep, me and Steven spent a good chunk of today planning out events. Some really
Some of them look really cool too.
some-
I'm excited for them.
some interesting and new stuff coming up. Should be fun.
Are new troops in the works? Andy wants to know.
Not new troops, but something similar? Oh, we can wait a little bit.
Master of Turtle wants to know, why don't you do a tier system for kingdom events so kingdoms of many sizes can participate better for top prizes?
Kingdoms of many sizes.
So they want scaling rewards based on their stronghold level, basically. So a lot of the stronghold 16s were like 500 premise is nothing, so they would want it to be like 500 premise on stronghold 4, and then like on stronghold 16 it would be like 10,000. On the premise thing, guys, it's either the premise are going to be lower amounts or they're going to get removed. They're supposed to be stepping stones up to the top of the ladder. That one I couldn't see it being like 30k
Yeah.
premise. You would just complete all your ancients too quickly.
Yeah. Like, a few months ago, actually quite a while ago now, we got a lot of feedback from the community that you guys wanted more prizes for lower level kingdoms. So when you see these tiers, when you see the lower level tiers, those are the intended prizes for lower level kingdoms because they're easier to achieve for a smaller kingdom. If you are a max 16 in a 50-member kingdom, that's just something that you get. And you're really aiming for the mid and the upper tier prizes. But for tiering out kingdoms, this creates all kinds of issues. If I put in the effort to organize and form and keep together a 50-man kingdom who are highly competitive and motivated, that's a lot of work on those leaders. Like, mad respect to the kings that keep a high-level 50-man kingdom running. And they get that kind of advantage and they work as hard as they do to win these prizes, and it takes a lot of effort. So I think it would be slightly unfair to them if we tiered out all the prizes at different kingdom levels and said, hey, look, your massive amount of effort to keep 50 together, you're going to get the same prizes as someone who's keeping 30 together. It's, that's one of the ways we have to look at it when we address this kind of issue. So the fact that pretty much any kingdom, anyone at any level in most of our events can win the same amount of points is kind of how we try to balance things.
For sure. Prizes should be switching up, though. Not every now and then. Every now and then, the prizes have switched up.
Look at how he smiles now that he's in on all the secrets. He's like,
know.
I'm in on all the
Mithril
secrets.
Shards was introduced. I mean, that was awesome, right? Like, that was one of the longest feedback. One of the longest feedback things was trying to get the Mithril through every day, feeling some progress by doing the daily campaigns.
Yeah.
And that was fair, and I mean, that came. And that, now we see that in the event board, so you can feel that progress working towards Mithril. So, yeah. That's awesome.
He elaborated more on his question. He wanted events that are fair for kingdoms with less people. As a
Right.
But
That's kind of what I
Same.
addressed.
yeah, okay. So
So-
it's more about the tiering of the.
Yeah, so it's just like there's a lot of different effort involved in kind of maintaining a kingdom
Yeah,
size.
yeah.
And so there should be something special about all the effort of keeping a 50-man kingdom together. Like, I'm sure if you ask these
I
guys,
couldn't do it.
if you ask the guys who are the kings of like some of these top kingdoms, I bet you they could go on for hours just telling you like I have to message 50 people a day, tell them to do their kingdom raids. I have to message these guys and, keep them together and make sure they're not poached by the other kingdoms and, resolve conflicts between kingdom members and things like that. Like, it's a tremendous amount of work.
And then that's something else with the leaderboards too. It's like those people who do put that effort in and they do make it onto the leaderboard, they should have something that rewards them with that. And a lot of times it's, oh, no, like that's bad. Like everyone should have access to what is going on. That is true over time, but those leaderboards, like, they need that prize that's going to be like, yes, we worked for this. Like, after the battle, they're holding their prize.
If they earned it, they should get it.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of them definitely earned it.
Any chance you will bump Max Smith roll up over 40 anytime soon? By the way, guys, sorry, just cut in. On YouTube, do you guys mind hopping over to the Twitch stream? We're going to try to cut one of them, see if that helps with the lag. I put that in chat as well. So yeah, just if you can, hop over to the other one.
To which one?
To Twitch.
To Twitch.
Twitch.
Instead of YouTube.
Instead
Yeah,
of
we're going to try and kill Restream.
Yeah. Give us a sec. I'll be right back, yeah? Uno momento.